art degree. I got my art degree a long time ago, back in 1999, and have not actually been using it, not actually working in the field. Surprise, surprise. It's kind of hard to get a job as an artist. But my point is that there are things that I did not learn when I got my art degree. There are things that I still had to learn on YouTube before I could improve myself. So I highly encourage going to YouTube, watching as many tutorials as you can, and practice, practice, practice. One of the things that I did not know how to do before recently, I was taught how to. We were taught how to draw what was in front of us, right? Draw what we see. But we were not taught how to draw something from our head. We were not taught how to draw anatomy from our head. Like some made-up person in a pose that we wanted it to be in. So if I wanted to create a made-up pose, I would have to hire a model, ask this person, hey, could you stand this way for me for the next, I don't know, hour and a half? And I'll paint you exactly how I see you. So, but after watching a few tutorials, I was able to figure out how to draw from my brain, from my head, from my imagination. It is a constant learning process. It is. It's such a metaphor for learning the Bible, for life, for growing in your walk with God. Because none of us have it all straight, right? None of us have all the answers. The Bible is a puzzle. We continually are learning more about God, about the Bible. I used to think that this sounds ridiculous when you say it out loud, but I used to think that I didn't know everything, but that would be arrogant if I said I knew everything, but pretty much thought I knew just about all I needed to know about the Bible. I mean, the basics. Love God and do what he says, right? That'll get you pretty far. Hey, Gutson the Beautiful, how are you? So I didn't used to think that there's a when you go to seminary and you learn about how to become a preacher or a minister. There's these classes. One of them is called typology, and I'm really nerdy about typology. That's the study of types, the study of how Jesus is foreshadowed in the Old Testament, and that's what this book is based on. There's also eschatology, which is study of the end times. And I'm not as interested in eschatology because it just starts arguments. There's so many different churches out there who, they divide themselves based on what they believe. And one of those things is the end times. But now what I'm interested in, I didn't think that I would be so interested in, is called soteriology, which is the study of how to be saved. I thought I had that down. You just love God and do what he says, right? Well, it's a little bit more complicated than just do what he says. What does he say? You can have long discussions. You can have long arguments. Denominations have been created over this kind of thing. But if somebody came to you and asked you, hey, what do I have to do in order to be saved? What do I have to do in order to become a Christian? What would you show them in the Bible? What would you tell them to do about it? Since the very beginning, is that the end of a sentence? Is that the beginning of a sentence? In the beginning, I've heard people say in the past that the more they learn, the more they realize that they really don't know. And I think it's our job to wrestle. It's our job to wrestle with. I think God wants us to wrestle. God wants us to come to our own conclusions. Not our own conclusion. Not, I mean, not outside of the Bible, obviously. I mean, wants us to figure things out and not just hand us the questions, not just hand us the answers to the questions. That was when you were saying that so many denominations have started because of discussion with the Bible. Oh, yeah. Let's see here. All right, let's see without the blue lines, without these blue lines. Is there anything missing? Now, let's see. Let's do some pencil work. Blue pencil, that is, not black pencil. Got to be careful with shading the eyes, because I don't want him to look like he has makeup on. No eye makeup for Joseph. That is not what I'm trying to do here. I don't want to make Joseph into Josephine. All right, I think we need some teeth. Let's make sure. Are we good with this? Yep, I think we need some teeth. Teeth is next. Gotta give him some choppas. Get to the chopper. Get to the choppers. What is going on here? Here we go. Here we are. That's the layer that I want.